What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today is March 28th, 2023. Today's video will be doing a crypto market overview, followed by Bitcoin talk. I had some good crypto technical analysis charts and some other things that I think you guys will find interesting on why Bitcoin may be starting a bull run. If you guys think that's interesting, stick around and I'll tell you all about it. All right, everyone. Hopefully you're all having a great day, good morning, or a good afternoon, good night, wherever you guys are in this world. I'm just bringing the energy today, feeling it, had a day off today. Although I do have to work Saturday, I'm just kind of swapping days with one of my coworkers. But yeah, just figured I'd bring a video to you guys while I have the time, and it should be a good one. You guys stick around till the whole end or the tail end of the video. I have some good information, charts, analysis about Bitcoin and why we could be going into another bull run. Hard to believe, huh? Definitely is, but you know, when in doubt, zoom out. I'll keep it at that. All right, so let's just jump right into the crypto market overview. Before we begin, if you guys don't mind smashing that thumbs up button on your way in, consider subscribing if you aren't, and turn on the bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. Bringing the enthusiasm today. Just, I don't know, I did have a little bit of coffee. Probably shouldn't have, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's see where we're at. Let me just refresh it real quick. So market has been down about 1.48% the last 24 hours. Got Bitcoin up about 0.71%. Currently looking at about $27,311. ETH's up about 3.52%. Sitting at $1,777. BNB's barely up. We got XRP has been crushing it though, up about 8.36%, sitting at 52 cents. Shout out to all the people who like XRP. That's one of my OG coins from way back in the day. Although I don't really hold any. I think I just hold a couple on Uphold. I don't even know if I still have them, but I don't know. Maybe the case is coming to a close. We got some inside information that's going to be bullish for all you XRP holders and for the crypto market in general. Cardano's up, doing pretty good, about 6.73%. Currently looking at about 37 cents. I'm not going to really talk about any other altcoins, but I think we did breach and close the daily for Cardano just above that 37-cent mark, which is pretty good. So there might be a nice little uptick for Cardano. One of my OG coins that brought me a lot of money back in the last bull run. I'm still accumulating right now. But yeah, Cardano doing pretty good too. Top gainers the last 24 hours got Mask Network up about 19%, Rocket Pool up about 14%, and Injective up about 12.76%, sitting at $4.27. Losers the last 24 hours, we got Seller Network down about 13%, Rari Governance Token down about 10%, and Maple down about 8.79%, sitting at $4.37. Today is March 28th, 2023. Holidays, we have Respect Your Cat Day, seems to be the most shared. We got American Diabetes Alert Day, Barnum and Bailey Day, National Amber Day for you amber people out there, National Black Forest Cake Day, we got National Something on a Stick Day, Hot Tub Day, Triglycerides Day, National Weed Appreciation Day, and it's not the type of weed you guys are probably thinking about, but the weeds in your yard or your beds or whatever the heck you guys have weeds at. And that's about it for your holidays for today, for March 28th. Crypto bubbles, looking at the daily, see a green, pretty good to see. Take a look at the hour, looks like it's kind of neutral right now. Let's take a look at my favorites on the daily. Everything's doing good. Like I said, Cardano's doing really good, up about 7.3%. CKB up 5.3%. Multiverse X, formerly Elrond, doing pretty good, up about 3.4%. And ICP up 3.3%, looking at $4.85. Fear and Greed Index, currently now a 57, down about 2 points from yesterday, which was a 59, still in that greed territory. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Famous Warren Buffett quote. A lot of people like to trade on this. Total crypto market cap, totally looking at about $1.11 trillion right now. Let's see, this is looking at the 4-hour time frame. We do kind of have a falling wedge for the total crypto market cap, which is pretty bullish pattern. We are going through that Ichimoku cloud right now. So, I mean, we've been kind of bouncing around, hitting top and bottom of these trend lines, currently testing that top trend line. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little cool off right now. RSI on the 4-hour is kind of neutral, and looking at the 4-hour and the MACD, though, starting to look into a little positive momentum. So it's kind of like iffy right now. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see a little bit more negative momentum, go down to about 1.09 trillion, and then try to break through this weak part in the Ichimoku cloud, hopefully for continuation of the uptrend that we've been seeing the last month. Bitcoin dominance. We do have this bull pennant right here that looks like it's kind of been bouncing around. We're just kind of hitting the bottom of this trend line right here, which is good to see. Thick Ichimoku cloud, but I mean, if it breaks it, we're probably going to see a little bit less for Bitcoin dominance. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if, respected the TA, bounced off this trend line here, this bull pennant, and we kind of bounce back up to that 47%. Maybe we'll break through, or maybe we'll continue to squeeze in this pattern. So just keep an eye on that. At least on the 4-hour time frame, we have the RSI a little bit overbought for Bitcoin dominance, and we have, still looks like on the MACD, we could see some more negative momentum on the histogram. DXY, whenever the DXY is down, that's usually when the crypto market and the traditional markets are up, and vice versa. So it looks like we have been in a nice downtrend in the DXY since around the 7th of March, at least on the 4-hour time frame. We got this channel we've been kind of like respecting, hitting up and down of these trend lines, bounced off of it. Now we're just continuing a downtrend. So, I mean, it could go either ways right now, but I mean, if it keeps going down, although we are far away from the Ichimoku cloud, I wouldn't be surprised if it came down to about a 101 on the DXY, at least on the 4-hour time frame. Traditional stock markets, I do believe they did close red today. However, pre-market, as of about 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, looks like stock futures are rising after NASDAQ has had their second negative day, it looks like. Didn't really do too much research, macro perspectively, of what's going on. Hold that for another video. Strictly want to talk about the next topic of discussion is Bitcoin, the OG. That's the crypto that I do believe everyone should have, if not the only crypto. If you do believe in cryptocurrency and no other crypto or whatever, you should be at least looking into Bitcoin. But again, over this past month, Bitcoin, out of all other asset classes, have outperformed. Bitcoin wins again compared to cash. Cash down about 1.64%. Cash is trash. Fiat, the dollar is collapsing. Stock markets, stocks barely up this past month, up about 1.1%. Gold doing pretty decent if you guys are a believer in gold, up about 7.77%. And Bitcoin did the best, up about 19.44% for the month of March. So that's good to see. Bitcoin, people are believing in it than any other types of asset classes, so another good thing to see. All right, so looking at this chart here, Bitcoin about to close up for 3 months in a row. So every time this has happened, this has signaled a bull market. So even going back all the way to 2012 and 2013, you guys can see here that the bull market starts. We get 1, 2, 3 monthly closes right here in the green, even though they're barely right here, but you can see, 1, 2, 3, boom. We kept going all the way up until we peaked out here. Then we had the nice little bear market or bear trend. The first 1, 2, 3 bull green candles that we have seen, we've kept going up and up and up until the end of 2017. And then boom, we had our correction all the way down to the bear market, and then all of a sudden we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But at least whenever we have 3 green candles in a row, that usually signals kind of a bear market's happening. And again, even though we did see that, we did kind of correct a little bit, but we still never went back down to this territory. We had the COVID crash here, still no 3 green candles, but then we had 3 green candles here. We had the first all-time high for Bitcoin back in 2021, had a little bear market there. Pretty much been in a downtrend ever since. Now, unless something crazy happens at the end of the month and Bitcoin just dumps, which, I wouldn't be surprised. It is very volatile, but very unlikely. We have 1, 2, 3 months green. That's the first time we've had that. Looks like since at least the beginning of the bull market back in 2021. You guys know what's going to happen. So who knows what's going to happen? Are we going to have something like here back in 2019 where we're going to have 3 months here and then we'll have a little correction for months and months and months before the halvening, and then we'll see another new all-time high. Possibly that's one of the scenarios could play out. But again, just keep in mind the last time we've had 3 green monthly candles for Bitcoin, it always tends to be a bull market starting. All right, another thing to look at is the 2-month Heiken Ashi chart. 6 consecutive red candles made up Bitcoin. Whole bear market journey, we have passed the bear market. So this is something I don't really ever look at, but it's always good to see different technical analysis perspectives. But you guys can see, at least on the 2-month chart here, we've had 6 2-month red candles. And that always has usually pretty much meant the bottom before we start a nice little uptrend. This goes all the way back to 2014, 2015. We've had 6 red 2-monthly. It's like a tongue twister. 6 2-month red candles. Boom. 6 red candles 2-month. I can't even talk. This is too much of a tongue twister for me. Boom. Bull run. We've had 6 2 months in a row. Red candles. And now, boom, you guys could see, we could go up a little bit, come back down, but then still continue all the way up. People are saying this could be a super cycle. So another positive, bullish thing, hopium for you guys for Bitcoin is the 2-month Heiken Ashi chart. All right, another thing that I've never heard of is the Chande Momentum Oscillator possible scenario playing out. So I had no idea what that is. But apparently, this was introduced by Tushar Chande, if I'm pronouncing that right, in a 1994 book called The New Technical Trader. So basically, this formula calculates the difference between the sum of recent gains and the sum of recent losses, and then divides the result by the sum of all price movements over the same period. I'm not going to bore you guys with exactly what this momentum oscillator is. Here's a formula if you guys are really into technical analysis, you want to know about this. But I like to keep things stupid simple on my channel and just kind of look visually. I'm more of a visual person. But again, you can see where in the RSI here, where it kind of forms this symmetrical triangle here. Last time we had that nice downtrend over the last year and a half like we've just previously had. This happened then. Boom. We've had a nice just bull market happen ever since. So he's saying we just apparently had the Chande Momentum Oscillator here on the RSI. We had the nice downtrend just like we did back here. Boom. Possible scenario that we could be seeing for Bitcoin right now into the halvening. We could be having a nice little uptrend, Elliott wave pattern, wave 5. There's lots of different theories out there. But again, this is another one that I've never heard of, the Chande Momentum Oscillator. So again, keep an eye on that. You got this on the RSI, downtrend up. Got this on the RSI down here. Most recently just had bear market downtrend. Starting to see a nice uptrend. There you go. Not going to really get into technical analysis. I just kind of went over different types of patterns that people were seeing. But again, at least in the short time frame that I'm seeing, at least on the daily and in the 4-hour time frame, we do kind of have this falling wedge playing out, which at least on the short-term time frame is bullish for Bitcoin, which kind of goes back to everything that we were talking about. And it does look like in the 4-hour time frame we are starting to see some green positive momentum on the MACD for the histogram. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that. And just closing up the video, a couple things. It is coming to the end of March, and Bitcoin now has, at least unless something crazy happens, we're going to be in our 3rd consecutive green month for 2023. January, we went up about 40%. Last month in February, we only went up about 0.03%, still green. And then this past month for March, right now, currently, we're up about 16.72%. Just this guy's saying, just be a reminder that, we can't always go up forever. It's always crucial to stay level-headed, not get carried away on the short-term gains. I mean, this is back in 2021 when we had the beginning of that bull run, massive gains leading into that bear market of 2021 for the last 3 months. But again, I mean, you could look back to 2019 from February to April. We could have 3, 4, 5 green months, 3 red. Go back to 2017, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green months in a row, 4 green months in a row. So, I mean, it's just hit or miss, depends. You got to look at all the macroeconomics that's going on and how it's different this time, all that type of stuff into consideration. So, just another thing to look at Bitcoin monthly returns, just to stay level-headed. And last but not least, Bitcoin, why we're all invested into it, why we are believers in crypto. How does Bitcoin work? You got your sender, you got the recipient. You don't have centralized banks, you don't have the card processors, you don't have the government, you don't have any intermediary person. It's just you to them, me to you. That's what it's all about. Decentralized system, be your own bank. So just keep it at that. What do you guys think about all of this? Where do you guys think Bitcoin's headed? Let me know down in the comments below. Really do appreciate all the love and support. If you guys don't want, or if you don't already follow, go give me a follow on Twitter, where I am the most active at crypto_airborne. And that's going to pretty much do it. I said it'd be a quick video, but it's probably, where are we at right now? I don't know, 15 minutes. That's not too bad. It's a little bit over what I wanted to do, but yeah, keep it at that. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday or Wednesday or wherever you guys are, and stay safe out there. Crypto Airborne out.